what have you just told people to do? To change their focus, right?
Okay.
So there are two ways that you can change your state by yourself without any use of substances. You can either control your focus, change your focus, or you can change your physiology, which we'll get to. You can change both of them, and both of them affect each other, which is an interesting cause and effect loop that we were talking about in the past as well. We'll bring that up. So in this case, what has the focus changed from, and what has the focus changed towards?
Well, this is it. This is just it. We say the focus has changed from feeling criticized or feeling, that the person's bugging you, and instantly changing the focus to imagining you're looking at it from an external position.
That's it.
And of course, the dissociation is going to remove the negative emotions.
So one way we can change focus is by changing the submodalities that represent our internal representation. So if we are
dissociated instead of associated.
Yeah, so Mike's describing you're associated into this problematic state where you're being picked on, whatever words you're using to describe it in your own mind.
Right.
You can now see it as if it's another you over there that's being picked on. And, it's not picked on. You're curious about the feedback.
Yeah, and how the person is doing this. Turning it into
changing the internal dialogue.
We got to keep moving, though, because it's very tempting to stay on that one, because it's a very powerful one. Recognize one way to stay resourceful is to start with a very powerful state. Now, from the Grinder model, we know that changing our breathing and our physiology will dramatically change our state. So what about if you're going into a meeting where there's negative people there, or somebody who drags you down habitually or criticizes you? Do the breathing first. Walk with grace and power before you go and enter with a very strong, the physiology part. So you're entering with a strong state. So you're not trying to get back to a good state. You're starting almost with an armor on.
Yeah. And so let's cleanly explain all of these things.
Let's do that.
We've talked about focus. You can change your focus with changing submodalities, or just changing the direction of what you're internally representing to yourself. And you can also change focus with questions, the power of questions, and empowering questions are something we've talked a lot about.
Sure.
So those are two good examples of changing your focus